We are back, and we have a little bit of Champions League action, and we lost against Middlesbrough. And we're in really bad form right now, and oh dear, has been pretty coming to the back end of the season. We just have dropped the ball really. 2 successive defeats in the Premier League, and also losing that EFL Cup. Hopefully we can turn it around. We have a 3-0 first leg advantage. So really, if we drop this game, it's not good. Naturally, in goal, Ospina, it's his tournament. Again, I'm going to go Koscielny and Mustafi. I'm going to basically go with a full strength lineup here. We need to get a win on the board. So I'm going to go then Xhaka. Out wide, I'm going to go Ake. Tempted to bring them back as well. I'm not though, not yet. Xhaka will play as a deep line playmaker on defend, which means actually I am going to bring them back. Just to be a bit more reserved defensively, what you can say. Sandy Cazorla's been in good form, and who else has been in good form? Yeah. Bring in Mesut Ozil because he is obviously our best player. On the right wing, we can go with Iwobi. On the left wing, we'll go with Sanchez. Then up front, this is our problem. Olivier Giroud has been our best player as of late, so he will start up front. On the bench, I'm going to go with Petr Cech. Yep, Per Mertesacker. I'll have Coquelin there. Bellerin is obviously suspended, so Lucas can slide in there. Oxlade-Chamberlain slides in there. Then I have room for 2 more players. A winger, which I am leaning towards Renee Adelaide. Then I'll go Aaron Ramsey. So a very strong lineup. And here, I think, even if we do advance, a win is crucial. So, huge game for us. Do or die for them. Assertively, this is a great chance to show the critics we are wrong. We have a good lead here of 3-0, but I have a feeling a win is going to be important here to break up our losing ways, and isn't a good start, Iwobi. I would love an awful showing from them. That would be nice, but I just don't see that happening. Ozil going forward to Giroud. Giroud now turning. Giroud coming forward. He's got a lot of space, Olivier Giroud. A lot of space indeed, and he turns it over immediately. Sanchez, though, plays in Giroud. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he misses it. Basically sums up our last few games. Oh dear, not a good start. But, hey, I'm going to stay optimistic. I'm going to stay very optimistic here. I believe we can control this game, and they can come out with a win here. Ozil on the ball. Not sure who that was to, but Giroud hopefully can pressure Dragovic into a mistake, which it looks like he just may. Goes back to the keeper though, and immediately let's cut passing lanes, though Chicharito is just allowed to easily get that. Ozil does well to intercept. Now Xhaka goes back to Mustafi, who goes up to Cazorla. Cazorla back to Ozil. Goes to Giroud. We're sitting a bit wider, as you may be able to see from before. I'm hoping that will make a difference, and that is a good difference it can make. I've gone to fairly narrow, whereas we were balanced last game, looking for a bit more width, a bit of a tactical change, a bit of a tweak. Gone back to our old way of how we used to play in the earlier season, where I made a bit of a tweak going on to sit a bit narrower as we started struggling for possession. But I decided that we needed to revert. We needed to go back to what was working, rather than looking to tactically evolve. And hopefully that goal is evident and will show how much we paid dividends. Now Giroud here. He turns and just finds Sanchez very nicely. Who, geez, only just scores. Sanchez only just scores. But we take the 1-0 advantage. Obviously we are playing with the 4... We're not playing with wingbacks, are we? No, we are not. We're playing with fullbacks. Which is a deliberate decision that I made. And I believe it will pay off. Just looking a bit more secure. Anyway, that goal was very important for us, taking the lead here. And really all I want is a win. I don't care about the fashion, just a win to get us going again, get the ship straight. Leon Bailey. Calmly. I'm very pleased. Keep it going. Okay. Bit of a morale booster that one was. Now Leon Bailey. What number are you, Leon? Are you number 9? Yes, you are. Wow, got good potential, Leon. Let's just get a scouting report. You know, just keep an eye on out there for the lad. See if he turns into anything. Now Campbell, looking for Chicharito, who obviously we have played many a time during his United days. And we are not controlling possession. That is a change I want to make. I want to control possession. Now Giroud, looking for Iwobi, finds Iwobi, who makes a silly error. But that's a silly error by the defense. Gives Iwobi a goal, which I am fully welcoming. That is nice. Very nice indeed. Because hopefully that helps Iwobi find some form. Really anything to spark a bit of a revival in some of our players, especially our good players, is very welcomed. As you can see, Iwobi now jumping up into the 7s of his player rating. And this is what we need. And I'm always tempted to not make any subs and just follow through with this 90 for the entire match. Follow through for the entire 90 with this 11. Because we need to find some form. And if they can play well for 90 minutes, I'll be very pleased. Now Sandy Gazzola, they've switched to a 4-4-2, which we love playing in this formation. Gazzola though, that was a very poor pass trying to find Iwobi. Leon Bailey keeps it in, goes forward to Campbell as Tolisso pushes up. And probably pushes up a bit too much because Mustafi has allowed Chicharito to be onside. Now Mustafi does well though to make back his ground. And gets the tackle in and keeps it in play, which means we will keep possession. Tolisso looking up, finds Iwobi, who just was poor on the ball there. Didn't hold his ground. And Volland from an out of position. Mustafi there, scrambled back. Koscielny probably should have pushed over to the left to allow Mustafi not to have run as far. But we've been under the pump for a bit as Chicharito finds himself in behind and Ospina saves. Good. That is very nice, very nice. Do I get wider? I'm tempted to get wider, which I think I will. I just want to stretch out the field right now. We've got so much pace. And I think that is probably where we've been lacking. We've been trying to play a bit too narrow. And now that we're getting wider, we'll allow our fullbacks to overlap a bit more. Now, clock is starting to run down now, and I need to make a decision. Do I want to bring anyone in? And I think I do. I want to get... Oh, no. No, I can't risk anyone coming on and playing poorly. I want to roll out with this 11. Let them play a full 90 minutes of good football. And it's looked shaky. And it looks like we may concede here via Volland. And our defensive work just hasn't been very good. We'll be honest. It has not been very good at all. And that's through no fault but our own. Oh. But it looks like we will still pull out the victory here. With everyone playing well except for Santi, who is just average. but it's a welcome result. Getting a win under our belts here. Something that I am very happy with. No, please, no. Please, no. Brandt, he's offside. Thank goodness. Ooh, this win we needed. And it looks like we are going to pull it out, which we do. A 2-1 victory for the boys. And boy, woo! Calmly, I'm very pleased with the result. Thank goodness. We needed that. Just a win under our belts is just so valuable. I'm very pleased with that. And we get past Leverkusen. I'll let my assistant handle that. We've got some money coming in, which is nice. Nelson putting in a good shift there, which I am happy with. It's good to see him performing at Blackburn. Willock, also average. Chuba Akpom put in a good display. Good to see Maitland-Niles also playing well. Bielik playing well. And Sanchez on form, which is very welcoming. Also, youth candidates came back and really only had 4, which we've gone in for, which is obviously these guys. And only 2 really standing out, which is David Shaw, a midfielder, advanced playmaker. That's all I'll say about him. And Kerry Lloyd, a inside forward that can play on the left. Obviously, we're also going to train him to play on the right and up front. So that's the plan with him. And can I develop him straight away? No, I cannot. But I am going to move all of them immediately into the under 18s. Bang. And they hopefully shall be signed very soon. Furthermore, I'm thinking maybe making a change to my tactics a bit. I'm just not sure where to go. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking on camera here. How long are we in? 12 minutes in. Got plenty of time. Don't want to send you guys overtime either. And I don't know why this is taking so long. I've got 90 emails. I'm scouting other youth intakes. But tactically, I think we need to make a change here. Pretty much happy with most things. But where I think the change needs to come is we need to move the tempo down and change our width to wide. I think that's the change we need to make. Get wider and slow the tempo down a bit so we can control the ball a bit more. That's what I am thinking. And in terms of opposition instructions, I'm pretty sure we should just stay as is on that front. I don't see any reason to change those. So we're going to leave them as they are, which means I will see you guys in the next game, which will be this Chelsea fixture. So hopefully we can find some good form in the Premier League before that, and that is a very big game. Well, I'll see you guys soon. And we are back with the Champions League quarter-final draw. So Benfica would be the best, I think. Olympic Lyon would be nice. Leicester is still in the running as well. So let's see who we get. I'm nervous here. Not Barcelona. Leicester get Barcelona. Lyon, I'll happily take Lyon. Oh, Benfica going up against Lyon, which means we're going to have a big side, and that big side is Juventus. Yeah, that's going to be a big task there against Juventus, which is coming up, and we'll probably do that in the next episode. But there's also a Liverpool game, maybe a triple header. We will have to see. But after that Leverkusen game, we beat Reading in extra time, Then we drew with Everton, but we dominated the match. So I'm feeling a bit better going into this game. And as you can see, last 5 games, we've found a bit of form. It's our forwards that are struggling a bit. So this is the first 11 I've gone with. Now, Toliso's picked up an injury. And yeah, so is Sanchez. So we're in a bit of a pickle here. I'm going to go Ospina in net. Per Mertesacker is our backup centre back, with Oxlade-Chamberlain ready to come on if need be. Midfield options, I'm going to go with Xhaka, Ramsey, then Welbeck, Welbeck and Renee Adelaide. So Lucas getting dropped because he had an awful game against Everton before being subbed off. We have a few players getting caps. As you can see, you can read that. And I am slightly nervous. I held a press conference. I felt like my job has been under a bit of pressure recently, with this bad run of form that we just hit that really derailed a Premier League season. 3 losses, and to be honest, who would have thought that a club that has lost 3 games all season and my job is under pressure? It all started with that Tottenham loss, didn't it, in that cup final, and our form just went downhill from there. Now we are trying to refine form. Holding having a good game out at Swansea, which is very, very nice to see. Playing well in a Premier League game, Rob Holding, who will probably move on shortly. Sell him on for profit, try to get a decent little fee in for him. Now Carrick urges Bernardo Silva to make an expensive United move. Wow, what a signing that would be. And lo and behold, we have heaps more youth prospects to cycle through. So I am going to take a cut and we'll start the game when we get there. And here we are at the game, after cycling through about 180 youth scouting reports from youth players. But here we are. I'm going to just say no comment. It's always a tremendous occasion. Highly prepared to discuss that in a press conference. But we are here, and both sides struggling to form, as was noted. So really, this is a chance to prove that doubters wrong, and also to bounce back, because both of us have been in very poor form. So a win here for Arsenal will see us bounce to jump over them and move up into 3rd place, which of course we would very, very like. Be very welcoming to get it. Oh no, no. Oh dear. Danny Welbeck is going to come on, and now we are very, very thin up front, and hopefully that isn't a serious injury. So Welbeck coming into the game early here as an early substitution. Bellerin goes to Mustafi. Mustafi finds Walcott, finds Koscielny. Koscielny had all the time in the world. He could have taken a few more. Could have taken another dribble in, gone a bit closer, but instead he just kicks it straight at the keeper, and that's a clear-cut chance gone begging. But it's alright. I have full faith in the side for this game. And it looks to have been a very even game to start off the match. We are slightly edging possession, which is good to see. And also the shots department. We seem to be getting and creating more chances. And there are injuries all over the pitch right now for Chelsea, which may see them struggle to close out the game. Olivier Giroud playing very poorly. And I'm going to try and fire them up to try and get a response out of them to play well. Particularly Olivier Giroud, who we need to show a bit of form, really. He's been far too inconsistent. Welbeck loses the ball too easily, and I'm worried now. Hazard coming forward, but last that is the end as a highlight. Danilo coming off, who was injured, for a player called Todd Kane. Todd Kane. Look at him this way. Okay. I guess Chelsea are in a bit of an injury crisis if they're bringing on Todd Kane. Okay, well, I'm thinking a changes need to be made by us soon. But we have a highlight here as Walcott. He's in behind Theo Walcott. Walcott, he just has one man to beat. He beats that man. And he just puts it straight at the keeper again. And he could have brought it back for an easy Giroud goal. Oh dear me. Giroud is going to come off. I'm going to move Welbs up front. And Giroud is going to come off for Rene Adelaide, I believe. Yes, that is the move I'm going to make. Rene Adelaide is going to come on. And that is how thin we currently are. And I really want to take advantage here. We are the home side as well. So a win here would be huge for us. But it's Hazard standing over the ball. Goes to Matic, who finds Kante. Kante finds Diego Costa. And brilliant save by Petr Cech. Oh dear. Wow. Wow. I'm so nervous right now, if you haven't guessed. Hazard standing over the ball. Goes inside. Cleared. Will Ozil keep it in? He does. Now Ozil will look to build it out of defence here. Mustafi goes back to Cech, who just boots it forward, and that's the end of the highlight. Whew, it's a close game. I have a feeling Chelsea will be content with a draw while we are searching out for a win. I'm going to say roam from positions. Let's get a bit creative. Look to see if we can create something against this Chelsea side. And already there's a highlight here as we go forward to Rene Adelaide, who turns the ball over stupidly. Matic, but El Neni intercepts. El Neni, we've lost it again. Pedro goes back to Matic. Matic finds Hazard. Hazard, if he can find Costa, Costa could be through here. Kante, Ozil does well to intercept, and Adelaide is coming forward. Arsenal are coming forward with the ball here. Adelaide loses the ball to David Luiz, and all of a sudden the counter-attack is on. But it's challenged, and Welbeck is kept on side by, I believe that is Cahill. And it's a brilliant shot. He can't get there the second time though. And Courtois soaks that ball up and diffuses all that pressure. Oh dear. Looks like this one is also going to end a 0-0 draw here, which isn't the result I wanted to see. And if we lose this game at the death, I'll be utterly disappointed. But Cech claims that ball, rolls it out to Mustafi, and really, we've got to go, and we've got to go now. Theo Walcott looking to create. There is zero overlap right now from Bellerin. He's staying back in his defense. And Ozil goes to Cazorla. Cazorla goes out to Bellerin. Bellerin now coming forward. Let's see if we create something. Finds El Neni. El Neni. Ozil. Time is running short now. Ozil on the ball. Goes out wide, and that is going to be full time. 0-0. We don't really find form, but luckily most of our team played very well, including our defense, which is good to see. Calmly, we were unlucky. We played well. That's the takeaway. What struggled was our front three. But guys, that is going to wrap up the episode. That was a big chance for us to win that, and it would have been huge if we did. And oh no, Iwobi is out for 2 to 3 months. Oh dear. Gee whiz, not in a good place, are we? Looking at our contingent of injuries And our front three looking very out of form. Well guys, that is going to obviously wrap up the episode. Leave a like if you have enjoyed it. Comment down below what you would do to get back into form here. And I'll see you guys when we are playing Juventus. Have a good day. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And see ya.